What's up? It's Keith Kelfis with I Am Ability, day 6 of my whole body detox cleanse. In this video, I'm going to talk about the OCD loop and how the ego will grab you and pull you down. There's unconscious habits and patterns that we are operating over the top of, and we're actually experiencing unnecessary suffering because of these habits and patterns. They're all forms of addiction, so that's what I want to talk about. Okay, so as far as food, all I've eaten was maybe a little tiny bit of vegetables. I've eaten them out in 6 days that a person would eat in one meal. And I said last night to my wife, I'm like, how am I driving right now? How am I walking? Or how is this possible? You know, you think you would be in a hospital bed or something like that. But I'm drinking lots of water. I'll tell you what I'm eating and drinking, which is not food, but this is one of those 7.2 shakes with all different brands of greens, plant-based protein with greens and super fruits. And I'm only drinking alkaline water, pH 10 water, as you saw in the last video. We've got the fermented vegetable probiotics, and I'm taking flaxseed oil and fish oil, omega-3s, to make up for what's not in the food. Essential fats are extremely important. Just very important. You can read that in Dr. Andrew Weil's book, 8 Weeks to Optimum Health. But I got something I want to show you in this video. This here is also for oxygenating your body and killing off any pathogens or parasites, and it's extremely good for you. Yes, hydrogen peroxide, food grade hydrogen peroxide. You can get this at the health food store. I put 8 drops in a glass of water and I drink it, and it is buzzing, and it feels buzzy and foamy, and you're drinking fucking peroxide, bro. And look up all the health benefits of that. Think about how it goes and burns out everything in your body that doesn't belong. I have a good friend that I just got off the phone with. You don't know him, obviously. He said him and his wife have parasites and their dog has parasites, and they're literally shitting and puking out tapeworms and pinworms. And they went and got pinworm treatment, and he was in the hospital over the weekend. He said he thought he was on his deathbed, shitting out yellow mustard and pinworms. The yellow mustard is bile from the bile ducts, and all the rest is actual parasites that we all have inside of us. You have them inside of them. I don't have them inside of me. You have them inside of you. We all do. And if you kill them too fast, you get this auto-intoxication problem. They release so many toxins that it gets absorbed back in the bloodstream. Your body can't defecate it fast enough because you have these different channels of elimination: respiration, perspiration, urination, and defecation. And so the whole goal in like a detox, especially when parasites start going, is to ingest a lot of fluids, a lot of water, and eliminate as fast as possible. I'm taking like beneficial fibers and things like that, and aloe. But check this out. Now call me crazy. See how it's blinking? This is a parasite zapper. Yeah, supposedly it's got the same science as orgonite, which is 528 hertz would be the Schumann cavity resonance. They take a single terminated or double terminated quartz crystal wrapped in a Mobius coil, and then they pump electricity through it, and it creates something called piezoelectricity, which vibrates at it's a frequency that would be the same as like love and light, and it's against negativity. And supposedly, according to this Dr. Kazar guy, that parasites, he says they have this negative, they're like entities inside of you, and they hook and they addict your brain into these patterns. They're like almost like fucking aliens. That I don't subscribe to that yet, although I do have an open mind. So this right here is a real science. It's copper pennies, and you put it on your skin in different spots. You can sleep with it on your foot and your ankle and your sock. You could put it here inside of I just put it on my belt and my hip. And I'm telling you, when you wear this thing for a while, you can feel it pulsing. It electrifies your body and your blood. So it's sending electrical current through your body. This is crazy. And supposedly, it kills pathogens and parasites, and disease is inside of your body and your blood and cleans everything up. So I wear it. Dr. Wayne Dyer is one of my favorite authors, and he said something amazing once. He wrote a book called, he wrote like 40 books. Dr. Wayne Dyer is amazing. If you're going through a lot of crap in your life, check him out. And he died recently. But he said, I'm open-minded, and he's an old guy, right? But he said, if you tell me crystals could heal hemorrhoids, I'm buying crystal chairs. That's how being open-minded is, dude. I want to get, dude, when I get like money, a lot, you don't have to have a lot of money, but it costs money to do it. I want a whole meditation room with crazy ass geodes and pyramids all over the place. I want actual pyramids in this place with a mat and freaking Indian incense burning. And I want to go sit in there and close the door and just hover like fucking, who's that, Billy Meyer, the Pleiadian UFO contactee from, have you ever watched that shit? This guy claims that he was abducted by Pleiadians and he communicates with them. Be like fucking Billy Meyer up in this bitch. But anyways, this here, I should save this for another video. This is amazing. This was like, I think it was like 78 or 80 bucks. This is the Don and Carol Croft. Okay, I'm getting too deep. I should slow down. I'll share this in another next video. I ain't going to tell you what this is because this will blow your mind. I ain't going to put it on. Nope. Okay. Here's what's happening, and I'll wrap this video up. Things are coming up in my subconscious that I'm operating over the top of, little things that I've been like suffering from, that I'm going, oh my God, I was too busy and too caught up in my ego to deal with this. And I'm going to keep going until this stuff comes up and I'm freaking out or crying or whatever it takes to get these crap in the crevices. It's hiding, like the ego is like an entity hiding in the basement. It's like a demon way down in there, and you got to walk in the basement and with no lights in the dark. It's scary. It's scary. In the basement with a flashlight, and when you shine light on it, it runs and it hides and deep down in nooks and crannies and crevices, and you got to get in there and shine light on that and dissolve it. You get that? And dissolve it. But it's fearful. It feels like you're dying because it's clinging to you. It's like an entity. So I'm noticing all these little habitual things that I do that are so stupid, that cause me pain and suffering. Dumb shit that there's no point. It's just trivial stuff, but there's so much of it. It's like, here you go. It's like a toilet that's clogged up. You're busy working, you're slammed, you don't got time, and your toilet keeps clogging up and falling all over the place. So you call a plumber, and the plumber comes out. He's like, okay, well, there's a lot of shit here. He, plunges the toilet, snakes out, gets it to flush. You're good. You pay him. He leaves. Whew. You get to get back to work. You're busy. Well, the toilet keeps backing. Am I still recording? Okay. But the toilet's backing up still every other flush. You call the plumber out again. He flushes and snakes out the toilet even deeper, right? And he gets it to flush, and you pay him, and he leaves, and you don't got time for these problems in your life. Like, this is deep-rooted shit. It could be relationships. It could be their self. It could be boundaries. Not having healthy boundaries. It could be things that are literally stopping you from being successful and elevating to a higher state of consciousness because you're being weighed down by all this fucking shit from your life all the way back down to childhood that you don't even know is in you. It's like a virus in a computer program that's been installed in you, and this thing is like a virus that keeps festering, and it's holding your life back and blocking your energy and stopping you from evolving. So the plumber leaves, and now the toilet backs up like every 3-4 times. Still, these problems keep resurfacing, right? When the problem resurfaces, whatever it is, you're going through hell in that moment. And finally, you can get it to just get back to a place where there's a Band-Aid. And you can get it back to a place where it's just manageable, and then you get temporary relief. And now you can go about your life again, but it keeps coming up like a demon, and you can't objectify it because it's part of you. So you bring out the plumber again, and the plumber goes down in the basement and back, and he comes up, he goes, dude, this shit is all the way down in the tubes. We have to rip apart all your plumbing and redo everything, and it's going to cost you a lot of money. It's going to be a lot of time. This is a big fucking job. And you're sitting there like, dude, I can't deal with this. I don't have time for this. I can't deal with this. I will just continue to deal with the toilet backing up every 3 to 4 flushes. I'm going to have to just deal with that because I can't deal with this right now, right? You know what I'm saying? I learned that whole analogy from Coach Rob from Ego Edge. I've talked about him in my videos. The guy's phenomenal, personal friend of mine, and it's so true because when someone, let's deal with this issue, you can't, dude, because you go into the survival mode where you're like running on a treadmill. And I want to talk about this in future videos about how, for me, if you're watching this, I'll just be straight up honest. If you're watching this and you're like broke and you're just stuck working your guts out and you're barely surviving, I know exactly what that feels like, and I went through that for years, and I'm still running on a treadmill, running my ass off. But it took me having to start a business and literally work 80 to 90 hours a week nonstop for 3 years straight, and then work 70 hours a week in my business to get to the point where, I think that I'm wrong. This is just my ego talking. You can clean up and fix this stuff in real time if you really, really want to. I was just being a pussy about it and making excuses as to why I couldn't clean up my inner baggage. Because what are your goals? Mine are, I want to be the most evolved, the best possible me that I can be. I want to be healthy, happy, wise, and abundant, and grateful and gracious. And I want to be a great family man. I want to have kids soon. I want to be a great husband and a great father one day. I want to be a great uncle, and I want to be a great. I can't be a great brother. I could be your brother. to be a great person and be as successful as I can possibly be. But we have all these things holding us back that are elusive. They're completely, deeply embedded inside of the unconscious and the subconscious. So I just wanted to bring all that stuff to light. I know there's a lot of deep talk. So, okay, I'm going to keep drinking my juices. I'm actually making my wife a pot of delicious vegetarian chili. Ooh, look at that shit. Oh, we got kidney beans. No, I'm sorry, pinto beans, white northern beans, crushed tomatoes, chili seasoning, and I put a little bit of sugar in there because she doesn't like stuff tart, just to kind of take the edge off, and then a couple white onions, and what else did I put in there? Just seasonings, like chili seasoning and stuff, and I got crackers, oyster crackers, and then I just Colby Jack and Monterey cheese, bitches. I might take a couple bites of that if I start feeling all loopy this evening. Take me to the hospital. Alright, cool. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe. Thumbs up. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And if I'm not answering your comments right away, it's because part of my detox practice right now is to not get hooked into social media. I do a lot of social media, so I might do a post on Facebook or throw up something on YouTube, and I might, I output, but I can't do any input because it's not part of my practice right now. But let me know, and then when I'm done with the detox, I'll get back with you. And I do see all the comments I'm reading, and I know who you are, and I value your feedback. I really do value your feedback. Okay, cool. Later.